Yes, Mr. Austin.
4-056-528-01. Curtis Austin. This is for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jacob Bloomers on behalf of the people, P77307.
And good morning, Judge David Cripps, P34972, appearing on behalf of Lavertis Montez Austin. He currently is in the Wayne County Jail.
And are you waiving his presence?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, the court will waive the defendant's presence. What's your pleasure?
Judge, we would like a date set for the preliminary examination, please.
The court will continue to plea of not guilty. We'll set this matter for preliminary examination. How is April 15th at 10 o'clock?
April 15th?
Yes, sir.
At 10 o'clock, that's good. I have an exam at 10:30, so that should work out fine.
Okay,
That's
great.
good for the people as well.
All right, fantastic. Bond will be continued. Thank you.
Judge, I want to address the issue of bond. It's a $50,000 cash surety with house arrest tether. I'm asking for a 10% provision on this. My client is a licensed plumber. He's a journeyman plumber. He has an apprenticeship job. He's a high school graduate. He would not reside in the same place where this incident occurred. He could live with his brother at a different location. So we're asking for it's 50,000 cash. We're asking for 50,000, 10%, please.
Mr. Boomer?
Your Honor, I would just note that the defendant is a habitual offender. Second, based on and I don't have any knowledge of a failure to appear history, but we don't have a DSU report. So, based on the nature of the charge, that people would object to bond for the safety of the community. If the court is inclined to grant that 10% provision, I just ensure that that no contact with any minors is an added provision if it's not already part of the bond.
How old is the alleged plaintiff in this case? Yeah. Who are you, ma'am?
It's 7 years old, Judge.
What's your name for the record?
Stephanie Brooks.
Stephanie Brooks. Spell Stephanie Brooks.
STEPHANI.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Brooks. All right, Mr. Cripps, I'm inclined to get a DSU report. We can address bond again after I hear the facts of this case. For now, bond will be continued.
Yes, Your Honor. One last issue. I'm requesting a copy of unredacted discovery.
And Judge, I spoke to Mr. Cripps briefly off the record. I will be able to work with him and get him what he needs. Also, there is a kids talk. Mr. Cripps, there's a protective order. Do I have permission to sign your name to that so I can just forward it to the court, or would you like me to send it to you first?
No, you have my permission to sign.
Okay, thank you.
Excuse me, Judge.
Yes.
The mother would like to know if she can have the prosecutor's contact.
Mr. Bloomers, the mother of your complaining witness is in the courtroom. She wants your contact information.
Yes, my desk number, if you're ready for it, my desk number 313-224-6278.
Did you get that, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. All right, thank you, Mr. Bloomers. Thank you, Mr. Cripps.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank
Have
you,
a
Judge.
great day.
Thank you, you as well. Wayne County Jail, what's your name, sir? What's your name?
Deontay Harvey.
Speak up. Speak up.
Deontay Harvey.
She was in person.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're just waiting on your attorney, Mr. Harvey. Mr. DiMaggio.
Yes, Judge. How you doing today?
Good morning, sir. You're here on Jermia Warren.
That's correct, Judge.
Calling case number 18-55674. The people of the state of Michigan versus Jernia Anthony Warren. The defendant is charged with count 1, domestic violence, third offense notice. Also calling case number 20-58458. The people of the state of Michigan versus Jernia Anthony Warren. The defendant is charged with count 1, assault with a dangerous weapon, felonious assault, count 2, domestic violence, third offense notice. Today is the day and time set for probable cause.
Appearances for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Shelley Drain for the people, number 60249 on both cases.
Good morning, Judge Andrew DiMaggio, P45619 on both cases for Jernia Warren.
All right, what's your pleasure, counsel?
Your Honor, I was never given the contact information, though Ms. Drain did send me the discovery, but it listed no contact information. Is it possible I have a breakout room with Mr. Warren?
I don't think Mr. Warren is here, sir.
Okay. He was given a personal bond. Should I maybe wait a little while? Is there any number in the file for him? Do you know, Judge?
Check.
Thank
Not seeing the number.
We don't have a number, Mr. DiMaggio.
Okay, Judge. I guess I'll get an investigator on the case.
I will adjourn the probable cause to April 15th. They must appear
In person, right?
via Zoom.
Via Zoom. Okay. Thank you, Judge. I'll diligently look for this. Thank you.
You are here on Harville, Deontay?
Yes, sir. That's correct. And Ms. Moore is here as well.
Yes, good morning.
Ms. Moore, you also had a case with me yesterday, and we set it for something. Trying to remember what the defendant's name was. Oh, this is the one? Oh, okay.
This
This
would
is
be the
one.
matter, sir.
Okay.
And I'm sorry about that, Judge. I did not realize that was up yesterday.
That's okay. We're ready to go.
Calling case number 24-56397. The people of the state of Michigan versus Deontay Jamil Harvey. The defendant is charged with count 1, criminal sexual conduct, 4th degree. Today is the day and time set for hearing.
Appearances for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Elizabeth Moore on behalf of the people, P84724.
Brian Gagnick, sir, Neighborhood Defender Service, P64220.
Mr. Harville, tell us your name for the record.
You said what?
Tell me your name for the record.
Deontay Jamil Harville.
What's your pleasure, counsel?
Your Honor, Mr. Harville as well. We're going to ask the court to accept my client's waiver of his preliminary examination. Mr. Harville, this is what we discussed earlier. I'm asking the court to allow this to happen today. We're going to waive your preliminary exam.
Mr. Harville, raise your right hand. You swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes.
Thank you, sir. Put your hand out. You understand you have a statutory right to have a preliminary examination. By waiving the same, that means you won't have one, and you'll be bound over to Wayne County 3rd Circuit Court as you stand charged with plaintiff warrant. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You understand the nature and the purpose of a preliminary examination?
Said what?
Do you understand the nature and the purpose of a preliminary examination?
What does that mean, sir?
Okay, sir, if you were to have one, the prosecution would have to establish that the crimes you're charged with were committed in the city of Detroit, that there's probable cause to believe you committed them. They would do so by calling witnesses to come forth and testify as to what allegedly took place. Your attorney would have an opportunity to cross-examine those witnesses. You could call witnesses of your own. At the end of the day, if I'm satisfied that they've met their burden of probable cause, not proof beyond a reasonable doubt, but probable cause to believe the crime was committed in the city of Detroit. If there's probable cause to believe you committed it, I would bind it over to Wayne County Third Circuit Court, where you will be arraigned on the information, which means you're formally charged with these charges. From that point on, you would either schedule for trial or entertain any plea negotiations that may be available to you at that time. By waiving your preliminary examination, we skip that part about witnesses coming forth and testifying, and you acknowledge that there's at least probable cause for you to be charged. Do you understand now?
I understand.
You say you do understand?
Yes, I understand, sir.
Is it still your wish to waive your preliminary examination?
So what, sir?
Is it still your wish to waive your preliminary examination?
May I help a little, Your Honor, and Mr. Harville? This is what we discussed. This is how we'd like to proceed in this matter, Mr. Harville. Do you agree with what the court just said and understand?
Yes, I agree.
Is anyone forcing you to waive your right to a preliminary examination, sir?
Not that I know of.
Has anyone promised you anything?
You said what?
Has anyone promised you anything?
Promise me. No, I don't know.
Okay, are you waiving your right to a preliminary examination freely and voluntarily?
Say what?
Is anyone making you waive your preliminary examination?
No.
All right. Any objection from people?
No objection, Your Honor.
Court finds the defendant's waiver is made knowingly and voluntarily freely given. The court will therefore bind the defendant over to Wayne County Third Circuit Court Criminal Division for further proceedings. His arraignment on the information date and time will be April 17th at 9 o'clock. And final be continued.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. Thank you, Ms. Moore.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Counsel, what do you have?
I'm here on Mr. Wright. I believe it's going to be dismissed.
Oh, at 9 o'clock. Okay. Right. Okay. Wayne County Jail, what's your name, sir?
It's Austin.
Mr. Austin, your next court date is April 15th at 10 o'clock for preliminary examination. You're all set.
All set.
You're all set. Thank you.